The UK government is handing out leaflets to illegal migrants telling them that abusing children and mutilating body parts is a crime in the United Kingdom. This is what's been handed out by the UK government to people coming into this country, and we're told not to worry about. It says here, what the F is going on? They know what they're doing and they still let them in. So you can see here, this isn't fabricated, this isn't lies. We're going to be going through some of this right now. Let's read it, shall we? Child abuse is a serious crime in the UK. Really? That's not something that I knew about. Child abuse is against the law. You must never physically hurt a child, shout at or threaten a child, have intercourse or contact with that nature with a child under 16, leave a child alone without an adult, deny a child food, clothes, shelter or care, cut or harm females. I mean, what on earth is going on? If you have to explain this to people, and we see the debates that our cultures are different, you see the arguments of people like myself arguing that we're culturally, we do not connect, we do not work. The Home Office are telling you it in black and white, but when we say it, you're apparently Islamophobic or racist. What on earth is going on? If you break these rules, you could be arrested by the police and sent to prison. This could affect your asylum claim. No man on planet Earth in 2026 should have to be told that this is wrong. Nobody. Not even English people, nobody. Understanding behaviours and expectations in the UK, a guide for asylum seekers. In the UK, both people must say yes and consent to have intercourse with you. If you have sex with someone who does not want to, this is still abuse, even if you are married to the person or in a relationship. Why are you having to explain this like it's to a child? We do not work together. We're not compatible. When they tell you that these people are not a danger, they're showing you in leaflet form here and expressing to you that they're having to explain to grown-ass men that this is wrong. So if that is the case, why the hell are they letting them into the UK? This is Adam Brooks over on X. I just want to see what he said about it.
So the government have admitted that we're importing absolute monsters, savages. They've had to print booklets to give to these asylum seekers to tell them not to rape our women, not to sexually abuse our children and girls, not to genitally mutilate women, not to kick women, attack women.
And we've seen these arguments happening in Parliament over the last 12 months or so with Tahir Ali, where we've had the debate whether child marriage is okay or whether things like inbreeding is okay. No, we don't do that in this country. It needs to stop now. It needs to stop now.
And to treat them equally. And people like me that have been warning of this for over a decade have been labelled far right or extreme. We've seen the crimes emanating from these hotels, these barracks and these HMOs. These men are culturally different to us. You should not have to teach men that you should not do these heinous crimes against women and girls. They normalise it from where they're from. We must say no. We must stop the asylum system, shut our borders and stop giving asylum to absolute monsters.
How are we even having this conversation in 2026 and then you've got people on the left arguing with people like me or debating with people like Adam Brooks going on things like GB News? How are we at the stage in the United Kingdom, which is a Christian country, Great Britain, how are we at this stage where we're having to debate that this is happening? That just shows you how far this country has fallen. And anyone who wants to argue this point, I expect by tomorrow you will see all the usual faces like Narinder Kaur, Bushra Sheikh, Dr. Shola on GB News, on the BBC, coming out saying that all of this and complaining about this is racist. No, you're supporting the abuse of children and it needs to stop now.